This is what $140 million gets you in Forza Horizon, the most expensive car in the world. And this is what $10,000 gets you in Forza. We've got 4 cars today, each 10 times more expensive than the last. The plan is simple. Give each of them a letter grade from A to F in 5 different categories: speed, handling, style, fun, and chaos. We will also have 3 special awards at the end, so stick around to find out what they are. Now behold, our $10,000 masterpiece. Well, for starters, it's slow. I would say it wants to be fast, but I'm pretty sure that would be a lie. Oh, forgot to mention. No tunes allowed till we get to the chaos portion of each test. Then we'll throw a tune on and see what kind of trouble we can get into. This is what I imagine driving your grandma's car would be like, or maybe a shopping cart. Alright, let's see how fast we can get it up to here. Come on. 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100! Can we hit 120? Not quite, ran out of straight. Oh god. Whoops. Sorry. Can we throw it into some corners? Not really. Alright, let's give this danger sign a shot here. And pretty pathetic. Alright, let's see if we can make it up this ramp, if we can get going forwards again, that is. My goodness. Come on. I promise I'm flooring it. Wow. Alright, let's see if we can make it up this bigger one with a bit more of a run-up this time. Come on. Barely. My goodness. Yeah, this thing does not like inclines. Alright, let's hit a drift zone. Throw it into a corner. Actually better than I was expecting. Alright, let's try it again. Don't really have enough speed. That was pretty pathetic. Alright, one more shot. Alright, this is better. Getting a little bit going here, but losing all our speed in the process. Oh boy. Not terrible, honestly, but still not very good. All right, let's see what we can do on a hill climb here, knowing that it's probably gonna be a struggle. I am flooring it, and we're barely accelerating. Come on, little guy. Throw it into a corner. Probably should not touch the handbrake there. Yeah, man, this thing is struggling to get above 70 miles an hour here. See if we can get a sense for how it actually handles. Not terrible, honestly. I think part of the problem is it's just so slow you can't even really tell what the handling's like. Alright, time to put this thing to the test in a street race against similar cars. And immediately getting passed off the line. Not a great start. Yeah, this thing is definitely slow. And has a lot of understeer. Sorry, buddy. Come on, can we get back down the inside on these guys? Let's go. Understeer. Come on. Let's go. Feeling better. This is feeling better. Yeah, making moves now. Here we go. All right, one more time. Move down the inside. Oh, and understeer strikes again, but we got the move done. Come on. We're catching up. Let's go. Somehow we caught up to first and second place. Can we actually win this? Come on, it's gonna be a race to the line. It's a race to the line. Oh, so close. Time to take a look at the styling on this bad boy. It actually looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I liked it more than I thought I would at first. Oh, and it has gull-wing doors. Oh my gosh. It gets beaucoup bonus points for that. I was gonna say, I love how the windows and the doors go up to the roof. Let's take a look in the cockpit here. Got our classic 90s interior, that 90s cloth seating, good old-fashioned plastic dashboard. What more could you want? Now it's time to pick out our tune for some chaos. Power, like Jeremy Clarkson. Oh, did I see wheelie drag? That's a little tempting. That could be fun. Start praying. That might be our winner. I think we're gonna have to go with that one. And the tune is 10 times more expensive than the car. Time for some quick cosmetic upgrades to make this thing look like a 90s street racer. Holy cow, listen to that. Oh my goodness. Okay, this thing does not turn. Here we go. Alright, time to grade our car that has the enthusiasm of a snail on vacation. The Sera gets an F for speed, D for handling, B for style, C for fun, and C for chaos. It has charm, and it didn't bankrupt me. Now it's time to level up to our $100,000 supercar, the precision German-engineered Porsche 911 Carrera S, where midlife crisis and performance finally meet. Finally, something that doesn't need encouragement to climb up a hill. Now this is what the pinnacle of sports cars feels like, baby. Let's see if we can try and drift through a couple of corners here. Yeah, definitely not a car that wants to drift, or should really be drifted for that matter. This thing is meant to hug the corners. Windy mountain roads is where this supercar wants to be. The balance is incredible. You just have so much confidence that it's going to stay planted through the corners. I could literally just do this all day. Just for fun, let's do a quick comparison of an acceleration test here. Yep, and already we are approaching the top speed of the Toyota. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is night and day. Let's see what top speed we can hit. Whoa, what was that? Come on, can we hit 200? 199? Oh, no, not quite. Oh man. Oh, listen to that. Now here is some classy design. Of course, the styling of the Porsche 911 has not changed much over the years, and it can be quite polarizing, but there is no denying that this is one of the most iconic car silhouettes of all time. I like it, but it is certainly not the most exciting looking car in the world. Let's hop inside here. Simple, classy interior.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Certainly not a Mercedes in here, and how many creature comforts do you actually need? This thing is for driving and feeling the road beneath you. Let's fire this bad boy up. Oh, man, I could listen to this thing rev all day long. It makes that sweet, sweet flat six music with the whispers of the twin turbos. Time to see how this thing fares in a race. Can we get first? Time to find out. Oh, it's so nice not to have understeer this time around. And fantastic brakes for that matter. It's a nice change of pace to be driving cars without a tune on them. Let's go, let's go. Oh yeah, first place already and we're only on lap 2. It's so smooth. You're able to just flow through the corners. I am in love. This thing gets a A for handling for sure. It's just a joy to drive, man. It's so fun. Well, that was a cakewalk, an easy first place for the 911. Time for some chaos. Let's pick out our tune here. X-Class is gonna be the way to go, I think. This one seems like a winner. Oh boy, it's got some juice now. Let's see what happens. Well, that was chaotic. If the 10K car was a student driver, this thing was the teacher. The Carrera S gets a B for speed, A for handling, C for style, A for fun, and an A for chaos. This thing was quick, confident, and classy. Time to move on up to the Millionaires Club with the $1 million McLaren Senna. Welcome to the land of hypercars, where you don't drive cars, you pilot spaceships. Now, if you don't know, this masterpiece of engineering was named after the man many consider to be the greatest F1 driver of all time, Ayrton Senna, who tragically died in a motor racing accident while leading the 1994 Imola Grand Prix. This thing will go from 0 to in a tree in 2.8 seconds. Yeah, I was not ready for the increase in power. Holy crap, this thing is a handful. Definitely struggling to control this thing, unlike the Porsche. And hey, if you ever find yourself in a similar situation, I have a video for you. I'll leave the link in the pinned comment down below. It'll help you have more fun in Forza. I forgot about the active arrow. Very cool. Whoops. Well, since we are already on the highway, let's see how fast this baby goes. Wow, already at 150. Let's go ahead and weave through this traffic here. And just like that, we're at 200. Blast off, baby. There we go, 222. Can we get any higher? Not quite. As long as you are gentle with your throttle control, this thing is quite planted. Yeah, this is a difficult car to drive for sure, but if you can get the hang of it, you definitely feel in control. Oh, I jinxed it. I meant to do that. It's fine. This hill might as well be non-existent to this thing. So let's see if we can make Senna proud and win a race with his namesake car. Definitely the quickest car off the line so far. Just gotta make sure we have good throttle discipline with this monster. Man, there has got to be $20 million worth of hypercars in this race. Excuse me, sir. Oh boy, getting a bit squirrely there. This is definitely a lot more stressful than the previous cars. Hands are getting sweaty. Oh, come on. Gonna be a tall order to try and win without a tune on this thing. Ugh, yikes. I am starting to struggle a bit. Oh, almost lost it there. Gotta be careful. Crap, I lost it. Now I'm getting passed all over the place. What am I doing? I'm sorry, Ayrton. I failed you. Well, it may get an A for speed, but gonna get like a C for handling. It is just too much of a handful in my peasant hands. Okay, let's calm down for a minute and enjoy the view. But which one is better? The car or the scenery? The Senna looks insane, and if you don't love it, you're insane. It's just got that crazy hypercar design while still retaining the essence of McLaren. This wing is gigantic. You can never go wrong with doors like this. I love the windows in the lower part too, so cool. Let's hop inside. Yeah, this feels pretty sparse, but also high-tech at the same time somehow. Yeah, definitely feels like a spaceship in here. Alright, you know what time it is. Let's get into some chaos. Obviously, X-Class is going to be the way to go again. Well, this one has the best name, so obviously we're going with that. And here we go. Whew, that was insanely fast, but it's like trying to walk a cheetah on a leash. The Senna gets an A for speed, C for handling, A for style, C for fun, and B for chaos. Real quick, before we get to the most expensive car in the world, if you're enjoying this video, leave a like. It's free and helps out way more than you think. Now, it is time for the crown jewel of the challenge, the type of car you don't drive. You keep in a vault and cry if it gets dusty. The 1955 Mercedes 300 SLR. The most expensive car in the world. Only 2 prototypes were ever built, and one sold at auction for an eye-watering $142 million. Based on the 1955 Formula One championship car, it has been called the greatest sports racing car ever built. So, let's put it to the test. This was also by far the fastest road car of its day, reaching over 180 miles per hour all the way back in 1955. let's see if we can match that and not crash in the process. Just listen to that engine sing. Ugh. Can we beat 184? There it is, 185. And I think that's all she has, baby. I could listen to this engine all day long. And what a view from in here. Ugh, listen to that. This thing is making me giddy, can you tell? Definitely has some 1950s brakes though. But if you ignore the brakes, it's hard to believe this is a 50s sports car, man. I feel like it handles almost as well as the modern Porsche. They were not lying when they said this was possibly the greatest sports racing car ever built. Oh crap. Forget you saw that. This thing really is one of a kind. Or, I guess, two of a kind, since there were only two ever made. Just look at the lines. It's so beautiful. This thing belongs in a fine art museum. And it's so long.
That's what she said.
And there's only a driver's side door. I love it. And look at that, it's not even a real door. This thing was built for racing, not practicality. Man, even the exhausts are sick. Look at those. Ugh. Ooh, that's a satisfying thunk right there. This car is sacred and should be treated as such. Whoopsie. Got a couple of dings on it now. Might get in trouble for that. Ah, crap. The insurance company's calling. Hang on. Hey. Yeah. No, I'm keeping it on a closed track. Yeah, definitely not doing any off-road racing. Yep. Yes, sir. Will be returned without a scratch. All right. Thank you, sir. All right, sorry about that. Where were we? Oh, no. Would you look at that? I accidentally drove it into a river. Quick, let's get out of here. Time to find out if a $100 million car can survive a dirt race. Okay, immediately getting passed off the line. Nobody tell the insurance company we're doing this, by the way. I'm trying to not get unalived. Making up some ground now. Let's go. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. You didn't see anything. Keep your mouth shut, okay? Don't try this at home, kids. Yeah, this may have been a bad idea. Oops. When I have it under control, it actually handles really well. Problem is, I don't have it under control all that much here. Should not be doing this in a priceless car. Alright, doing a bit better now, but it's a bit too late to salvage this race here, I think. Let's just try to not get last, shall we? Almost there, let's go. Oh no, oh no. We're cooked. Yep, we're cooked. Well, excluding that dirt race, this thing is super fun. It's a joy to drive, it's a joy to look at. What more could you want? But enough of me waxing poetic about this thing. It's time for some chaos. We are gonna go with max speed. This thing is gonna be fast. Pretty sure I committed financial crime there, but we are going to give the 300 SLR a B for speed, B for handling, A for fun, A for styling, and a C for chaos. Now it's time for what you have all been waiting for, our results and our 3 special awards. First, let's see how these bad boys stacked up in our 5 categories by totaling up their GPA. Ooh, and the poor Sera gets a failing grade with a miserable 1.6 overall GPA. But the McLaren gets a respectable 3.0, while the SLR comes in at second with a 3.2, and the Porsche comes out on top with a very solid 3.4 GPA. On to our awards. Our first award goes to the car most likely to explode. The McLaren Senna. Alright, next up we have the Best Daily Driver. And the award goes to the Porsche 911 Carrera S. And our final award, Most Heartbreak Per Crash. And the award goes to the Mercedes 300 SLR. Congrats to all of our winners tonight. Thanks for watching, student drivers. If you enjoyed this video, maybe go check out this one next, where every time I crash, the speed increases. And don't forget to leave a like on this video if you cannot afford the Mercedes 300 SLR.